I am Servant. I am Pisces. Hope y'all having a wonderful, chilly day out there today. Guys, you pulling overtime? Well, been there, done that. Anyhow, I was going to talk to you some stuff about, earlier I'd shot out a video and I was pretty shot up, still pretty shot up. So, the thing that, guys, that you're kings, you're transforming different parts of the world that nobody ever sees or nobody can ever guess what you're actually doing and what projects you're working on because you can explain it and they still wouldn't understand it. But what I want to tell you is that all these special gifts you have that God would give you, um, those gifts can be spread around a little bit. Okay? Uh, it's not a tutorial, it's just the things that you know how to do and people that don't know how to do certain things. Well, like I said, when I was talking about making a bazaar or doing whatever you're doing, uh, remember that you can bring that up in church. Somebody don't know how to even change oil in the car. They just run down and have it done, $90 and it's over with. Well, understand that uh, helping somebody to learn how to do that is going to save them a ton of money in the long run. So this is all about your gifts and blessings that God has given you that you're going to help people with, and understanding how to build certain storage units or build things, modular electric motors, uh, power generation systems. Look here, probably a welder in your town. There's probably a mechanic. There's probably somebody knows about electric motors. There's probably somebody knows about gas motors. Hey, you've got a full crew. So just realize that what resources that you have around you, gather them up. Say, hey, let's build this, or let's do this, let's do this. And you might be doing it for the whole town, or you might be doing it for just one person. But just that somebody's gutters fell down. And I know everybody knows how to hammer a nail. Just be careful going up the ladder. Just that little part of help. Okay, guys? Queens, same way. You know, you have certain techniques. Maybe you're an RN, maybe you're an LPN, or maybe you're just somebody that takes care of people, or whatever you do. Uh, Somebody has to have a need for something. You can do the protocol. You know how the protocol works, how to help somebody, and how to go about doing what you do. But what I'm saying is, your hometown, since you're doing your thing, you're taking care of your kids, and you're doing your business. Remember that you have all those resources around you if you'll just reach out. It usually starts through the church, but it can start through the community. Somebody's having a shindig, somebody's having this, that, and the other, and look here, that's a good idea. Uh, Thank you, Father. The point of it being is whenever you have like a meeting, selling pies, auctioning off things, uh, have people come up to a microphone and say, "Hey, I'm so and so from so and so place. I live down there on the corner," and you're informing everybody where you live. You're informing them what you are, and you're part of that community that says, "Okay, I understand." You hear a knock on your door, you know, or you hear a phone call or whatever, and they say, "Can you help me with this?" Now there you go. That's God's work. Now that's God working. That's everything that He says about you, because you're the most wonderful children of God there is on this planet. You're helping somebody else, and they come and ask you for help. Okay? Because you have a special gift that you can actually give out there to the people. It's coming up Christmas time. Well, do you know how to build a front porch? Oh my goodness. Yes, ma'am, but you're gonna have to we're gonna have to get this. It's just whatever comes up, guys. I'm just saying, ladies, queens, kings, just try to be an asset to your community. It's really, really important that the people see your love. Once they see that, and everybody starts coming together, and y'all start talking, you're raising their energy up. You're you're showing the Father, okay, that energy level, and how good a person you are, and your blessings and gifts are in front of you. It just it's contagious. Anyhow, the thing that you know, truck guys, mechanics, all you guys are smart. You're geniuses. You're wonderful people. And it's going to come down to every one of you knowing these tasks and these deeds. You will be bartering and trading. So understand that the mark of the beast, when you can't barter, sell, or trade, you can't take the mark of the beast. Because you know what that means. But Jesus comes through. Things are going to get bad, tough, but you're prepared. You're a community. You organized. You've got your leaders. You got your people. Be careful about your leaders. Don't let them be overzealous. Don't be Colonel Clink. Thinks he knows, but he don't know. You'll know. You'll know them when you see them. They're a natural born leader. But I just wanted to say, guys, you have built everything under the sun out there. You've installed things that you never thought you'd ever see. You've picked up objects that you never thought you'd ever understand. But understand this. God had put you in that situation and learned that task and that skill for a reason. It's for a reason for your living. It's also a reason for helping others. So just remember, God's got you. Jesus is right here. Angels right here, man. So just understand that you're held in high standard because you are a child of God. You are loved by the most high God on this planet. Remember, the principalities, everything that's outside there in that matrix, as they say, is pushing against you. Now, these are old things from 2,000 years ago. The decrees, and it was England that they had whenever they would make a law or want to make an announcement, they'd hire a crier, is what they were. And they'd go on the street corners and they'd read whatever a king had set down for everybody to hear it. So, a decree, witchy woo-ha, bringing it forward and using it against you in this day and age under a new standard. And look at here. These generational people, which your bloodline comes from Adam and Eve, okay? Just don't ever forget that. You are from royalty. The reason why you don't act like it is because you don't know that. Nobody's ever said that to you before. You come from somewhere, okay? You wasn't a tadpole. Understand that as you travel forward in this time, your blood, its DNA, is on there from all the way back then. And you get woke up in these little situations that as you grow, your energy level goes up. And you finally realize, I already knew that. There's some things that you guys out there working, ladies, you're out there working, and you do something, and you don't know how you knew it. It just was natural to you, and it all worked out perfectly. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's that DNA code that has been suppressed all that time. And as you're waking it up, because you got to remember, if the principalities can keep you pushed down, you don't realize that. You don't realize it's in you. So understand that there's more to you than meets the eye. There was more to me. I didn't know till I got woke up. Now I know. There is more to me than I ever imagined. I'm a very good person. I'm a loving person. I'm a caring person. I can move mountains, okay? I can do all these things as long as I stay in faith with the Father. That's all. It's just as simple as that. And most people say, well, I believe this, I believe that. You know, well, uh, where's my Big Mac? I was believing in faith that the Big Mac would come to the door. Well, we know that ain't happening. Understand that when you get locked in, you're doing your meditation, you and God having these one-on-one things. And let me tell you something, when you listen closely enough, if you really, really get in tuned, um, you get a high-pitched ring in your ear. I'll be going down through there and ping, and I'll go, okay, Father, I'm awake. What's coming, or what am I supposed to do next? That's how it gets. And you go down here, like I said, you're doing your meditation, like I said, foot long chili dog, whatever pops into your mind, and you go by the dairy twist or whatever, and somebody sitting there eating a foot long chili cheese dog. So it's funny to be with the Father and let Him download you like He does. Like I said, all these things that are negative, people are saying, hey, understand that's just energy for you. Just suck it in. Might hurt, might prick you a little bit, but it's your armor, and you can always just turn around and say, hey, I love you, man. And you stuck them, okay? Now they're stuck in that cycle. And like I said, God's remnant's traveling everywhere, and it's contagious. This morning I kind of had a heavy heart because I thought about something, and now I'm on fire, So the thing that, understand that you digest it, you eat it up, travel around a little bit and say, this ain't happening, Captain. I'm opening my heart up. I digested that. I have forgiveness for everybody and everything, whatever it may be, Father. And then just stay in natural law, because every movement you make from this point on is just give some blessings in front of you, because He's the one that's leading you all day long. You may think, okay, I got to jump out, change the oil, I got to air up the tire, I got to drag out my spuds, I got to do it, I got to get a beater. That's all natural law that's downloaded into you from the first part. Now you got to get from point A to point B, a muddy location. Then you got to get to the iron pile. Then you got to climb 6 or 7 floors, 8 floors, 10 floors, 12 floors, wherever you got to go. If they don't have stairways, we never had stairways. We just hit the iron and take off. But that's God taking care of you from the point that you don't know. Okay, that's the whole gig about faith and trust. You hit that iron and you go up there, you know for a fact that one will cost you quite a bit of time in the hospital, or you ain't coming back. So I'm telling you, if you ain't got Jesus in your heart, okay, guys, gals, get Him done right now. Because if you don't, it's that one you don't have any guarantees. Okay? Go to church, find a good church, find somebody that goes to church, go with them, get baptized, get saved. Yeah. Get saved and then baptized, okay? But anyhow, understand that, help everybody you can, love your parents, love your mom and dad. It's tough sometimes, but keep killing them with love. Give them a big old kiss on the forehead, and they'll, hey, that's what it's all about. Take care of your queens, kings. Open that door. Be that gentleman. That one Hershey's kiss will get you a whole bunch of attaboys. And just be with God. Be in His precepts, statutes, and commandments, testimonies. Psalms 119. And it will iterate it over and over and over and over again. That's just the point that God's telling you how important it is. So anyways, I love you guys. Y'all be good people today. I hope you stay warm. I hope you help everybody see. Anyways, I'm Servant. I'm Pisces. Have a good one.